Alright guys, what's going on? Let's get into details of the sneaker. You guys saw the box. It looks beautiful. You guys saw the lining paper. There is some crazy Easter egg stuff on that lining paper. I'm going to cover it in an extra video because there's a lot of information on there. It's basically other elements of other Jordans. And I want to cover my predictions on a different video. But wanted to focus this video on this sneaker in particular because there's so much detail. Obviously, it's just crazy all over elephant print, but it's not just all over elephant print. It's seamless design. Like, look at the lining right here. It's seamless, one cut. I don't even know how they did it over the toe box, but you can see that there's no stitching. Totally seamless. No stitching above the side right here, and then right here there's stitching on the back quarter panel right here. But other than that, this is all no stitching. It's like etched. And what I mean by that is if you look at a regular Jordan 5, you can see the stitching like right here and here. These have no stitching. And I don't know, again, amazing design how they were able to do that. I honestly, I'm not a designer or anything, but I can appreciate the fact that they made that the way they did. Absolutely crazy. I don't like the fact that they didn't do any netting on the sides. To me, it's not a hybrid feel because there's some Jordan 4s that have no netting on the sides as well. But in my opinion, they should have added the netting, especially since they added the netting under the tongue. To me, that doesn't make any sense. They should have been consistent, no netting on the sides, no netting under the tongues, but they decided to do netting on here, no netting on the side. Regardless of that, it still looks kind of clean in my opinion. I did see Mosh did a custom where he colored in the netting here and he colored in the eyelets, and it just looked crazy. It looked absolutely crazy. Way better looking in my opinion. But regardless, this shoe is absolutely beautiful. The coloring, took a picture, is not like people, and I know that some people already know this. For those that already know, the coloring is not the same as on the grapes. The grapes are different. You can see right there. This is Gamma Blue, for those wondering. And I think this is Emerald or whatever. Totally different. So now that's out of the way. The air bubble is blue in the inside of here. You have hits of the Gamma Blue along the fighter spikes. Blue stitching on the toe box, not tongue. You have a blue Jumpman on the bottom. Blue lace lock, blue Jumpman on the tongue, and you have a blue interior as well on the bottom. There's a little hits of blue on the side as well right there. All around, this is a beautiful shoe. You have wax leather laces, again, which I'm falling in love with. As you guys know, I put wax leather laces on my Tokyos. I have the wax leather laces on the Dornbeckers as well, and they're just dope, dude. They really are nice laces. Leather liner on the interior of their shoe and on the tongue. Probably can't see it in here, but it is 3I or EI in the 1988, which is the year of the Jordan 3s. Now, the inside leather liner, for those that were wondering, it's different than on the Dornbeckers. The leather liner stops right here, like right here under the tongue, and then it's a mesh material underneath that. The leather liner on the Dornbeckers goes all the way down the tongue, which is totally crazy to me. But what's nuts is these things cost $225. The Dornbeckers were $180, and they have more leather lining on the inside. But it is really a stiff leather though. But regardless, it's premium materials without a doubt. Now, the all over prints it's not the first shoe with an all over print, I guess. And right here you have the black flips, and you can see the elephant print all over the shoe, except for the two areas where the elephant print was supposed to be, and then they flipped it. That's why it's called a flip. They flipped it so the areas that were elephant are now not, and then the areas that were not elephant now are. So this is the white flip, and you can see cement print all over the shoe, and then except for on the two parts right here. And I guess as a comparison, you can see why it's called a flip, because this part and this part are not elephant. Moving on, the liner of these are actually leather liners as well. So for those wondering, the flip 3s and the black and the white ones both had leather liners on them. Pretty awesome leather liners. The material is nice. It's pretty much equivalent. They're both not the softest leather, but at the same time, it is a premium leather. And that's kind of the comparison between that, if you guys were wondering. And since I had the shoes here, I figured I'd show you guys them and do a comparison on those side by side. But what do you guys think about the 3-Lap 5s now that they are out? Do you guys still hate these guys? Oh yeah, you can see the Jumpman on the back as well if you guys missed that. Do you guys hate these? Do you guys love these? Are you guys indifferent? I've been kind of a fan of them since I saw the original drop of these. As I've mentioned in the past, I've seen these before they were in production. I saw the samples of them. I've seen different versions with the mesh on there on the tongue, and I like the final product. I think it looks amazing. I really do wish they did this Gamma Blue and red instead. If they did it with a fire red instead, I posted a picture on my website as well as my Instagram. Would have been way better, but that is what it is. I mean, can't really complain about a premium product such as this. And you know, I'm one that's really happy that I ended up getting it. Shout out to my friend with the lookout on these. And the thing is, this is the beginning, dudes, and I'll cover it in another video. But it says right here, Jordan Elements series, and there's lots of reason for me to believe that there's going to have more than just one of these sneakers. I have another video where I'm going to debunk and debrief and really try to break down what other sneakers I think they're going to have for this 3 Lab 5, or the Lab Element series, if you will. But that's pretty much it. Long enough video. Thanks for watching, and definitely happy I got the shoes. Be careful if you're buying these on eBay. There are a lot of fakes out there. There's a lot of fakes out there, guys. Just be careful, even with the real boxes, if you will. So just be careful what you're buying out there, making sure you're not overpaying for something that costs like $70. But that's pretty much it. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace, guys.